Hey, this is Eric, also known as The Fro, or Gravity Groove, or Weird Al. Don't call me that. But we're going to try a ranked draft War of the Spark since we got back. I am a bit tired and a bit slagged because the vacation drive home was like 12 hours. And I got a little bit of the con crud, which, every time you are shaking hands with and in close proximity with 5,000 or so people, you're pretty likely to come down with something. But I did not get a chance to do any of the, the ranked here, the cheaper draft, so we'll try a couple of these and see how it goes. Well, that's a slam dunk. I don't know if it's amazing and limited. I don't even know if that color combination makes any kind of sense, but we're taking it. This pack is actually pretty nuts. D-Spark is good. Paradise Druid is good. Wanderer Strike is good. Reaver is good. Jace. I just want this pack.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Okay, so we could take Solar Blaze if we want to go into having a third color. We've also got Epiphany and Weird, which are pretty high-powered cards. And I might actually already have 4 Solar Blazes, so I might be able to skip that one. Let's do a little comparison shopping here and see what the interweb thinks on Weird versus Epiphany. Spellgorger Weird, a C+, 6.30 aggregate. Epiphany. .36, also a C+. Pretty damn close, in all honesty. So we probably just take Tamiyo's here, just to keep solidly in blue. I don't know if we're going to be blue-white. I haven't played blue-white. I don't know if it's a thing. But I know blue overall is very powerful, so let's just for sure be in blue. Multiple Epiphanies. Well, multiple Spellgorger Weirds. So here we can take the Weird and start looking at going into the Spells archetype and maybe just dump the Teferi. It's not really going to do a ton in Limited. Or we could take the Angel or the Pegasus and go for this archetype. Let's see what the Pegasus is rated at. This is actually a pretty tough call. Pegasus is rated as a B-, 7.29. Fairly instrumental card. Pegasus is going to want lots of little creatures to swing with, which white is good at doing. Blue, not so much. This is definitely a fork in the road moment here. Spellgorger Weird or Trusted Pegasus? I do feel like Spellgorger Weird and red removal is a little better. We could just take the second Epiphany and stay in blue. Blue-black is actually quite good if that comes around. Let's do that. Okay, we got another Pegasus, which this late would definitely mean in a normal draft that white is super open. Chandra's Pyrohelix is also good if we're going into the Spells archetype. Not great, but good. So if we were playing this based on what we're seeing here, it's Arlen or Trusted Pegasus. I don't know how much Simic works together, and I'm more interested in white in general. That would be 3 straight Trusted Pegasus, so I guess we're going for that plan. One no escape is fine. Top of the statue has been okay. Silverwing has been okay. This is a best of one format, so it makes topple in the main deck a little better. Let's take one topple. We've got a few good choices here. If we take Huatli, all of our big butt defenders get a little better. If we take Transmutation, we have an answer to a God card. Kiro's Dambreaker is just a solid card, but we're going to see another one of that. Probably go with Huatli.
Tell me your story.
And there's the other Dambreaker. Could take a Guild Globe to give us a little room to splash if we need to. That's not a terrible choice. This is something I usually pick up very late. No Escape is pretty solid as a one-of. Currently we're a little creature starved, but it is better than Naga Eternal. Nothing here is playable for us. Totally Lost is playable, if not great. If we need a bear, we will run the bear. These are not for us. Okay, so Spark Double. Spark Double, currently you can copy 2 walkers. We don't have any creatures that are super great to copy. If I wasn't taking Spark Double here, it would almost certainly be Cruelty. On color, it would probably be Rising Populace. I might take this just to rare draft. There's no way this is getting cast in our deck, obviously. But none of the other choices are totally amazing. I mean, Transmutation and Enforcer Griffin are both fine, but not very exciting. So I think I'll just snarf the rare here. And yep, there's a Transmutation. Spark Harvest, which we can't run. We're running into a problem here already, which we're not getting any removal options at all. We haven't seen an Arrow, we haven't seen a Wanderer Strike, we haven't seen a Wanderer, and we haven't seen a Prison Realm, which could make this deck quite bad if that doesn't turn around soon. Teo would work relatively well with Huatli. Makeshift Battalion works very well with Trusted Pegasus, and War Screecher is just a solid card. So Skulker. This is an interesting series of picks here. I'm going to run a few numbers very quick here. Teo is rated a 4.9. Peter Griffin is rated at 5.3. Makeshift Battalion a 5.14. See, I don't know any of these values normally, so Screecher a 5.38, and probably slightly higher value because it's the 2-drop. You know, currently having good 2-drops. You have Hexproof. How often does that help? We can be hit with Toll. That's kind of it. I'm sure I'm missing something, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. This does amuse me, but how do we win? How do we actually win? I'm taking it.
I've never dueled before, but don't take it easy.
Augur here. That is a lot of hits, but Narset's pretty great. This pack has got lots of things we'd like to pick, but
Those who cannot perceive beyond the veil of reality are lost.
there is not much here for us. How many qualities does a man need? I guess one promotion is fine as a trick. We don't really have any removal at all here, and we've already got 4 walkers. And we're running real low on creatures here. We need to start just grabbing any creatures we find. Sure.
We shall forge a path to
I don't think this deck is going to do well. It should be fun, but I really don't think this deck's going to do well. Big defense or Wharf creature. We'll hope to get one of these late. Yeah, big defense is what we're looking for here. Jace. Okay, so now the plan is protect the king, I guess. Try to get a Jace and potentially spark double the Jace and set up some walls. We have 3 Warsh creatures, 2 Trusted Pegasus. We could use an 0-4 wall or 2.
We can figure a way out of this.
Callous Dismissal is pretty great. We don't have really any removal or interaction at all. So we probably have to take it. Although Godfarer's Statue in the deck like this could be another win condition. Godfarer's or Callous, huh? Godfarer's is probably pretty low. $3.61. Callous, 6. Yeah. Kiora does absolutely nothing in this deck. Bastion, we do have a lot of planeswalkers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bastion could be playable. Don't really have a lot of ways to get counters, so the other side of it is not very interesting. We've got a Populace, and that's it. We probably just take Aven Eternal here. I'm going to not rare draft this one time. I should just take this. It's the more sensible value, but I'll take the Aven Eternal. Interesting. So we have Stalker, Griffin, Populace, Teo. So let's look at our curve here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we've got tons of 3-drops, so we're good on that. We'd probably take the Skulker in that case. It's another sort of inevitable win condition, and high toughness is especially good in the deck we're building. That makes Weird particularly good. Weird only can really get back 4, maybe 5 targets. Weird might be slightly better than Skulker here, even though it is another 3-drop. That toughness is huge, and we could just beat down with it. Especially if we have a Pegasus to fly forward with it. Sure. Don't love Strix in a deck with so few spells. I really dislike Crush Descent. We already have a Plating, which we might run. That's a pretty good effect. War Screecher's fine. Uh-oh. We might have a technical difficulty here. Oh, nope. Okay, so we got given Dovin's veto, which we should probably just run and shut up. Otherwise, we would be taking the Skulker here. Let's do a creature count real quick here for... probably not running that. Or that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We are kind of still low on creatures. I'd like that Pouncing Lynx or that Skulker, but how can you not take veto in a format full of Planeswalkers? Guess we're just mono Worse Creatures? This is turning out to be a very strange deck. And the toughness is good, though. Okay, we're Iron Bully or Topple the Statue or Sky Theater Strix here. Still not very impressed by Sky Theater Strix. Iron Bully is versatile. We haven't gotten one Proliferate Fish yet, which would be nice to finish this off. Gideon Sacrifice does not seem playable. We now have 5 2-drops or more, 6 2-drops. We definitely don't need more 2-drops. None of these really should be in a deck. Martyr or God Pharaoh Statue. These are both solid. We don't have a lot of top end, and Martyr could be a pretty decent win condition, especially in best of one where there's rarely going to be a way to answer it. We have a decent flying force, above average flying force for defense. We have a wall generator for the ground. This is probably a solid choice. Nothing playable for us. Light Shield is playable. We're not going to talk about that card. I guess I doubled up on a rare. Alright, let's try to figure this out here. I guess since we have Dovin's veto, we will no escape does creatures, which creature or planeswalker might actually just be better than veto. What cuts are we making here? Some Vermilion 3-drops. Kind of irritating that 2/5 didn't come back around. Everyone really in a position to get one of those. And the big butt would have been good. Is this really playable here? It is another solid win con. think we need to play Transmutation for sure. At least one of. 1, 2. What are we copying with Spark Devil? Teferi, Jace, Giant. Maybe we can see if we can just get there with the Wally plan. Thirteen, 14. Creatures. How many hits does Narset have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Narset actually doesn't have a lot of hits. Maybe we cut Narset. Seems crazy, but we have a lot of 2-drops and a lot of ways to spend our mana because of the War Screecher. Could see cutting No Escape as well. We've got so many 3-drops, we're never going to be able to hold up mana for it. Yeah, I mean, Epiphany is going to do a better job of what Narset would do for our deck. Just in general. With less variability. I think this is fine. We'll give this a shot. This is a very strange deck, and I don't think it's very good. I don't recommend building a deck like this, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. At least we got a Teferi out of the deal. That's a huge bummer. Turn 3 weird and nothing else. Okay. At least we have our colors. Still not acting until turn 3. Epiphany. We probably leave that. They're in the colors that are most annoying, which is like the mono removal colors. Spark, Wanderers, Infinite Black Removal. Ooh. There are 3 colors and they got their 3 with their first 7, so we're probably just going to lose to that. Yeah, that's off to a bad start. We drop the weird here so we can jump. Yeah, I mean, protecting all that damage seems more important than digging right now. We really need a land to be able to totally lost that. Really need a land. Okay. Guess we're digging for the land. Well, they're just totally lost, and with it, our game. Yep. Oh, why would he take Spark Double there? Strange. Huh. We block here, he gets to increase the size of those. I guess we could totally lost and bounce to 4/4. Preserve the weird. And we probably just take 6 here. So you could drop Populous and War Screecher. Or we could just totally lost the Reaver. Or this. If we're going to start chumping, we probably need value out of our chumping. So let's try this. I don't really think this is salvageable, but yeah, it's definitely not salvageable.
One little cunning, you can dodge death and taxes.
Oh boy. Attack that for 2. Bounce that on his turn. Block this, take 1. Then we're just gonna die to the Celebrant.
You must feel pretty smart right now. You get totally lost back.
Diamonds are put me out front.
Or we could get Tamiya's Epiphany back. If we don't get at least one more creature, we're just gonna die this turn. Well, next turn. 7 mana. So if we get Epiphany, we only really have 3 mana to act with it. Yeah, it doesn't change anything for us. Nope. This is dead skis. Yep. Nothing we can do about that. It's kind of the problems I expected with a deck where we saw no Wanderer strikes. Well, other than the pack with Teferi in it. I guess. Let's hope we draw land. Hope even more that it's an island. That's not good. Yeah. Can block pretty much everything in my deck with Snare Spinner. And they got their 3 colors immediately. This is just looking like an unlucky run. It's pretty unlucky. Hey, no, stop. Sometime today, dude. I guess we dismissal the snare spinner next turn. Full swing.
Fighting here is more fun than in the Undercity.
Let's see here.
Shadows. For now. Not yet. Definitely need to flip this to flip that. That is quite annoying. Descending the team. We want to get rid of this. There's going to be some kind of trick here. So I don't know how aggressively we can realistically block the snare spinner. So we can get in for 9.
2 blockers. He's got 9 damage exactly. Chances are he's not killing both of them. If he kills both of them, I'm dead. If he has a fight card, that'd be really good. Let's see what we got here. Block the 2. Take 7. I mean, we're dead to Heartfire either way, right? Just jump something. We made it. There's a lot of ways that could have gone wrong. Man, our mana really, really hates us. Hey, it's about time I get one of my 6 worst creatures on turn 2. Eesh. Every time.
This is what I trained for.
Gonna have a nice long miserable game because of Snare Spinner. Unless we can hit one of our Wallies.
Talk to the wall.
Okay. This is pretty good. Sweet Teferi, bounce Teo.
I am not going to sit this one out.
We can't bounce Teo yet. Bounce Teo on the copy.
That's more like it.
strange choice. 3 power here forces me to lose a creature. I don't know why you did that. I will block with both my shields, if that's your plan. Okay, here, so we probably go Tails and War Screecher to keep our blockers good. Or Tail and Callus.
Let's try this.
Yeah, we'll leave Callus up. Hopefully we can spark double next turn. That's pretty good. Jeez.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
I shall wield this power for good. Share in our strength.
Man, he's really getting land screwed.
You'll thank me later.
Can I not select my own? I can't select my own, okay.
Oh, I have done the hero thing before.
To its owner's hand. Oh, not Planeswalker. I are dumb.
This might be a bad idea.
Okay. Yeah, I think he meant to double block that. Not that that would have been any better. So amazingly, we have 2 wins with this jank. Which is more than we should have. Need to go basically undefeated to get all your gems back in this mode. Yeah, we've got a 2-3 and a we'll never have the islands. Would be nice to have a worse creature there. Uh-huh. I hear you. It's funny. It's real funny. Yeah. All right. An island would be pretty sweet here. Don't be a turret, please. Definitely beats my clock.
This is all just an illusion. This will come in handy.
He has Pyrohelix, his double block. My double block on this 2/2 gets a worse creature for a card, but it's not that dramatic. I hope he goes in on this. I think we go Aven and bounce. Is he thinking of? Oh, that sucked.
This isn't a fight you can win. Nothing is.
Well, Teferi is doing some damage in limited. Gotta admit. These worse creatures being a big wall to stand behind is helping quite a lot.
I've got time.
There is always hope. Life restored.
Don't worry, I got this.
I think this makes for lethal. 4, 7, 9. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Doesn't change anything. Well, just draw Teferi and have a couple worse creatures out, and your opponents are not super psyched. I mean, you have the Spark Harvest for Jace, but the old draw your bears and play them strategy. Pretty good one. We're somehow at 3-1 with this jank. Still would not recommend it. Having no actual removal spells feels bad. Battery's almost dead. 4-drop, 4-drop, 3-drop that does nothing. Opponent goes first. I don't think I can throw this away. I just have to hope I draw into something. Fourth creature! No. Every time. Damn. We're gonna die fast. We're gonna die real fast.
To be shared.
Yep. We need totally lost or callous, like immediately, or we're just dead. Cool. Remember what I was saying about not having removal being a problem?
We learn from our mistakes.
Yeah. Hey, there's Callus. Maybe we get again. That's pretty good.
As a demon, I subjugate. To impression is ideal illumination.
Wow. Yeah. Well, we're dead a different way.
I am your inner demon.
All our blocks are bad. We're going to die to the draws pretty quickly. And we have no creatures. Yep.
Knowledge
That's all
is
she
not
wrote.
without price.
Alright, we're already past the amount of wins that one could expect to get with this deck. But, hey, this looks like a pretty good hand. Maybe we can get one more. Boros creature into Watley is kind of always what we're hoping for. Yeah. It's a really good curve. And I've only got one creature. He drops a third, and I'm probably going to die the same way I just died. Yep. Now I have no plays. Jeez. Spark Double has done very little in this game for me.
Our destiny is greater than ever.
Let's hope he goes for Watley, saves me some life.
This means nothing. Stop fighting and listen.
We bounce Burning Prophet to lose Teferi, or probably not. Shield. Okay, Casmina's and Light Shield. Well, there goes my Watley. It makes Mateo bad. I'm just getting bodied by this deck right now. Yep.
For every loss, there is wisdom.
Oh, yeah.
Your strength returns.
That's unfortunate.
my worst defeat.
Shield Mage, I defend the defenseless. Anything to support my allies.
That's a problem.
I'll block them off.
So now if he Krenkos, I can block and tap one of these. Or we can... He's only got one card in hand, right? The odds that he gets more things here to stomp me are low. We gotta play those odds.
Are they yours? Or mine? Think this. You've already lost. You just don't know it yet. How you play and win.
Huh. Alright. I wasn't sure that was a win or not, but... Four wins, we got more than half our stake back. And a few rares. So I'd call this a pretty dang successful draft. Someone's got to have a proper deck to stomp us, though. Just keep. Once again, no War Screecher. And our two. Ugh. Okay, okay. Interesting. Let's try to close this thing out, right?
We will write this story together. We are only as strong as our allies.
Wow. I guess. Let's hope we get a land in this next one. Well, probably takes Jace. Teferi. No land. I really wanted to land there. Losing to Teferi doesn't matter that much, but now if we get a land, we'll probably hit till we lost.
Please wait! I want to talk.
What the fuck? How in the hell? Okay.
It does not end here.
I have no idea how we got 2 Dreadhorde Butchers in draft. That's extremely unreasonable. Yeah, that's not good either.
You'll fight. It's only a matter of time.
I lost my appetite. I enjoy a challenge.
So we have 4 more islands.
Behold, not
If we get 1 more island, it's just gonna make us win. Shit. Okay. Why would he take totally lost? Do you not understand? Okay. I don't know why you would take totally lost there. Jace kills you.
so brave, little one.
Okay, so that's how many islands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Should have 2 islands left.
Nightmare.
We're just gonna die to Ashiok.
You
1 island left.
will be haunted by this tool. This has been a nightmare.
Just need to get our last island and we can win. It cost me 2 of them, huh? Not what we wanted.
We shall forge a path to victory. Let me aid you.
Wow. What a lame way to lose.
Surrender your agony to me.
Alright, so we got 4 for 3. That's certainly more than I expected. 1 more, and it would have been basically free. That was white blue good stuff. Again, I would not recommend trying to draft that as a thing in like a normal FNM or anything. But it is okay in best of 1 to just follow your rares and hope you draw out. Alright, well I hope this was interesting, and I will see you for the next one. No bonus pack. Sad, sad, sad panda. Later.